This is what everyone has been waiting for here in Pontiac, Michigan at the Silver Dome. The main event time, and the 125s are near the gate right now. The Suzuki starting lineup has Travis Pastrana, Brock Sellards getting the first two choices of gate, Michael Brandes, Paul Carpenter with a good qualifying appearance, Stephane Roncada, and down the line, Nick Way having a tougher choice as far as the gate on this short start, David Bailey.
Not too bad, not quite as bad as Fonseca, who's clear out to the outside, but pretty impressive what we've seen out of the heat races so far. Travis Pastrana just got out to the hole shot, pulled away, put on a clinic out there in heat 1. Sellards went out there, did the same thing in heat 2. They both matched each other's lap time. Roncada got a bad start, worked his way through the field. He's on pace too. Just couldn't see it in the heat race. We're ready for a great race.
Only 3 races, counting this one remaining in the 125 East. This could turn out to be the key race in determining the East Championship. The 30-second board is up.
There you see Fonseca. He's only got 4 riders to his right. Earlier this afternoon, Robbie Raynard had to ride a preliminary qualifier because of the races he's missed this year, and he started about the same place Fonseca is and got a great start. Even without a good reaction, he proved that you can do it from out there, but Fonseca's got to be perfect.
It's sideways. Travis Pastrana, Sellards, Brandes, Carpenter, Roncada. The whole group is off. The main event is underway. Evans and Pastrana, the 2 Suzukis out in front. Pastrana gets boxed out in the corner.
Well, he knew that going all the way through the whoops. Evans got up to the inside of him. And look at Brandes gets up there. Takes advantage of the move that Evans put on Pastrana.
Roncada is 6 bikes back. Sellards 7 bikes back. As we take a look at our leaders.
And Fonseca is in last. No way in the world I can see him getting up into contention here from a start like that.
Michael Brandes is impressive, number 27, already starting to put heat on our leader.
Well, that's how you can get into riders' heads and just take them right out of their rhythm in the first lap of the race. Get by before they get a chance to get into their rhythm and force them to ride the pace you're riding.
Number 199 officially gets the Yahoo.com Hole Shot Award for the 125 main event. That's Travis Pastrana.
How about Evans, though? Just smoked by Pastrana through this whoop section right here. Look at all the ruts starting to develop. Roncada in contention right there. As long as he can see those leaders, he's dangerous. He won at this race, this stadium, the last time we visited.
Tyler Evans putting Demarini Suzuki on the map right now.
He was the fastest in the second heat of qualifying. Proven right now that was no fluke.
Leader number 35, 45, Tyler Evans. He took second in last year's 125 shootout in Las Vegas.
This kid has definitely got a lot of talent. Look at him tripling right through there into the corner. Pretty good corner speed. These guys are really starting to struggle with ruts now. Your line has to be just right. You see a lot more mistakes on a rutted track than normal.
Last year, Evans got the Ironman honors, qualifying for both the 125 and the 250 race here in Pontiac. He had a disappointing 10th, though, in the first round. And coming up now is Travis Pastrana trying to make a move on Michael Brandes for second place.
And I thought, Sellards goes off the racetrack.
Brutal move now for Sellards to get back into the action.
That's going to be okay as long as he re-enters the course without picking up the position. He only lost, I think, 2 to Curry. And it looks like Skaggs right there in front of him. Take another look at what happened. He just gets a little bit offline. That was because he was leaning a little bit too much to his right when he hit a rut. He did a pretty good job of limiting the damage there. That could have been a lot worse.
Looked like he lost about 3 positions back to 6th after running in 3rd. A big break for Evans. Gets the Bulldog off his back for the time being anyway.
He's starting to pull away, but here comes Pastrana right behind him. You can hear the crowd.
There's Pastrana. At 27 is Michael Brandes on the FMF Honda.
Usually in the whoop start is where Pastrana makes up all of his time. He wasn't able to make up any time through there on Sellards. Look at Roncada. He just tries to, he knows that he's got to stay with Pastrana to have any shot at winning this race.
Roncada just battling it out, scraping plastic with Michael Brandes. 199 has learned a lot in his first professional season, but I think one of the big factors is patience. He's not really overreacting now like we saw him in Pontiac the last time.
Well, you know, this was round 2 the last time we were here for this division.
And he was smooth in that one.
He was smooth, but part of the reason there was because he was sick and he still had a cast on his throttle hand. So he was forced to really take it easy. And he still got a force, and he wasn't that far off the pace. I think he learned right then, you know, all I have to do is step it up a little bit and I'm in contention. If I need to relax a little bit, try to stay off the ground, I should be able to win this thing in my first try.
It's been a remarkable first year for him. His worst finish of the season was a 5th at Atlanta. Boy, he hits those loops beautifully.
Starting to close the gap. He tripled right there. Oh, Evans can feel it now, and Travis has been able to catch Evans and lose Roncada in the process.
What a big turnaround this could be. We had a turnaround in the last 125 West Division where the hot rider, Shade Bentley, overtook the points lead. Let's go down to Davey Combs.
You know, you can see something in Travis Pastrana. He spent a lot of time watching him ride with Robbie Renard as he goes by Evans right there. Travis is riding, standing up a lot more, and I think riding with the veteran 250 has really helped him.
Evans trying to get back at Travis Pastrana after Pastrana has taken the lead here in the 125 main. Be Smart. That comes off the board of Lee McCullum.
Whoa,
Oh, Travis gets hung up. And guess who's leading? Stephane Roncada. Roncada is very fast. Evans gets out of the mix-up first. And so Pastrana now, a slight mistake. And we've got number 26, Roncada, in the lead, looking for his 3rd win.
Roncada, oh, Pastrana and those guys went down again off trying to get back into the mix. It was, there they get going. Pastrana and Brandis got together and went off over the berm. I was about to say that Roncada's pace wasn't quite as fast as what Pastrana had been running. So even though he had that mistake, he was still close enough to get him back before the end of this race. Now he's lost more time, and I don't see any way we can catch him.
There you see our leader, Roncada. But that gives Sellards a big break because the battle is on here on the replay after this.
And watch what happens. There goes Roncada. And watch Evans. He runs over Travis's foot. And then he kind of cuts those last 3 hay bales right there. I don't think they're going to give him any trouble with that. And that's the second crash. Over this way is where Brandis went off the track. Up over the berm, Travis stayed on the track and in the process saved a lot more position. He could be mid-pack right now if he'd have gone over the berm.
So Pastrana now is in a battle with Brock Sellards as we go back to our leader, Roncada, who's trying to take advantage of the mishaps.
Supercross is so fast-paced, changing all the time. It's just amazing. It looked to me like Travis was going to be able to inherit the points lead with the mistake by Sellards earlier. He was closing in. He had the lead. And one little mistake caused all these problems, and now Roncada is going to take advantage of all of it. He was only 10 points back. He could take over the lead.
So Roncada, who's looking for his 3rd win, his 6th career victory in 125 action. He takes over the lead, and we'll be right back. Welcome back to a fantastic 125 main event from Pontiac, Michigan. Tyler Evans, Nick Way. Nick Way moves out of 3rd into 2nd place on Tyler. Stephane Roncada is still our leader, but now Nicholas Way, in front of his friends and family here in the state of Michigan, has moved into 2nd place.
That was a great time to make that pass and have a chance at a possible mistake by Roncada out front. We've seen how easy that can happen, especially in stand. But the better the part of the strategy there for making that move now is because Pastrana is catching both these guys at over a 2nd a lap. So if he can get a clear of Evans and have Pastrana deal with him for a little while, maybe he won't have to fend off all that pressure before the end of this race.
Nick Way, number 23, had a 3rd place finish, the podium. He was first for 5 laps, put Fonseca down in the process last year, but came out of it on the podium. He's looking for another podium here tonight. There's Travis Pastrana.
Totally different timing out there in certain spots. Is allowing him to cut those faster laps. Look how quick he caught Tyler Evans just ahead of him there, and Way. He can still get 2nd in this race. Roncada's pretty far out in the lead, but 2nd is within his grasp.
It would benefit Brock Sellards to be closer to him, too, and lose only 2 points and still hold on to a slim points lead. Here's the move by Travis Pastrana. Not quite on Evans, but look at that cut. A quick break and an acceleration in the corner.
He just moved a little bit closer to Sellards in that points chase, and Way will be the next guy. That'll be 2 more points. He's doing the math right now. I don't think that Travis is ever going to stop pushing until he sees the checkered flag. He still thinks he can catch Roncada, probably.
No matter what he does, he makes a race exciting. There's Nicholas Way. Travis Pastrana's right behind him. That's Brian Stone, the lap rider, number 90. They both get by him cleanly. Way in second place. Pastrana showing him a wheel to the inside and pulling back. They come out of that sand. Boy, that sand adds a new dimension to a Supercross track. On the outside, Pastrana, the lapper on the inside. Number 27 is Brandis. Pastrana slices inside. Brandis and takes over second place. What a move.
Is this kid good or what? Just jumps the triple in traffic, lappers to make the pass, stands up into the corner, feet on the peg, 2-wheel drift, looks over at Way like, yeah, I'll give you a little room if you need it. Look at that. That got busy.
That's gutsy, not just skill.
Hey, it takes a lot of nerve to go for it right there. These 125s having a heck of a time trying to get up to speed to clear that triple, but he does it and moves closer to Roncada. He is not that far behind.
Travis Pastrana, number 199. Pure excitement on the track as he weeds through the lap riders. Roncada, Pastrana, and Way the order. Now
he's got a clear track, and he's going to be able to take some of the lines that he's capable of to go so fast. Look at that. Triples that, leading into the big triple, which makes it a heck of a lot easier. He's got 2 riders now between himself and Sellards. Sellards
now in 4th. He's looking to catch Nick Way before he can get to Travis Pastrana and then Roncada. A difficult position for Roncada, trying to stay out in front and still get great lap times and not get the pressure, but feel the pressure as the crowd reacts to Pastrana. And here is Roncada, number 26.
Now he's going fast enough, as long as he doesn't make a major mistake. The laps remain to be able to hold off Pastrana for the win. But he's got to do everything right. He can't afford a mistake.
Time is running out for Pastrana if he wants to win this race. Here's Roncada. Honda track interval. Trying to hold on. Can Stephane Roncada take the victory here in Pontiac, Michigan? We'll be right back and find out. We're back in Pontiac, Michigan for more EA Sports Supercross. Number 26, Yamaha of Troy's Stephane Roncada is the leader. He's trying for his 2nd win in a row here at Pontiac. He led all 15 laps the last time. He was injured last year, did not race here, but he got his very first American Supercross victory here in Pontiac, and that was back in 1997.
Look at that, still riding smooth. He's jumping over that triple as well. One spot where Travis was able to make up time on everyone else, but not on Stephane.
Boy, do you think Eric Kehoe, the team manager in the next booth next to us, is just a little bit nervous? His eyes are almost popping out of his head now as Stephane Roncada is trying to get around that lapped rider.
He doesn't lose much time. He's still able to do the timing he needs through that section right there. And Sellards able to pick up a position in the 3rd. That's going to be a podium for him if he can hold on to it.
Well, he really needs to step it up another notch.
To get by Way, I mean.
Yes. The white flag is out for our leader, Stephane Roncada. Just a lap away. Some 55 seconds away from a possible victory.
And that shows right there what can happen. A lapped rider going down right in front of Stephane. Able to work his way around.
There might have been a day that he'd run into that lap rider. We've seen him do it in previous years, but lots of experience helped out in that move. Number 26.
He's feeling good now. He looked great in practice. If I had to put my money on somebody, I would have put it on him. You can never count Travis out, as aggressive as he is, but Stephane looks so good.
Brock Sellards knows how important that battle for third is. Number 18 on the red bike, the Honda, pursuing number 23, Nick Way. Way certainly doesn't want to give up that podium spot.
This could be the championship. He needs those 2 points desperately.
The next time around, Stephane Roncada will be looking at the checkers. And there it is. Stephane Roncada has won his 3rd race of the 125 East season. He's back in the title chase. Brock Sellards trying to battle Nick Way. But Nick Way holds on for the podium spot. So Travis Pastrana will pick up 2 more points in that points battle for the championship. So Roncada now with his 3rd win of the season. It will be win number 6 in the 125 ranks for the anxious young Frenchman.
Just amazing. Travis works his way into the lead, falls down, goes down again. Roncada just rode right through all the wreckage, played it smart. He had his problems earlier today, but with bad starts, but he shined in the main event when it counted.
These 125 battles have been terrific this year. Both coming right down to the wire. First 2-time winner of the 125s becomes the first 3-time winner on our Suzuki EA Sports Supercross results page. Travis Pastrana letting this one get away, but Sellards in 4th. It keeps that points race really close. Hometown hero Nick Way on the podium. Tyler Evans rounding out that top 5 as we take a look at the entire field. Let's go back to Davey.
Stephen, way to go, man. This is your building this year. 2 in a row at Pontiac. You got your team boss, Phil Alderton, down here. You got to be stoked.
Right.
Yeah, I'm very stoked, you know, and I just heard that Brock Sellards finished like 4th or 5th. So I grabbed a couple more points on him. So it's good for the championship, you know. I took some points away tonight, so it's great.
What do you think in the middle of the race? You were moving up. You saw Pastrana and Evans go down right in front of you. Right there was the lead.
Yeah, you know, there was a very good battle going on between Pastrana and Tyler Evans. And it's too bad those 2 crashed, you know, but I guess they were onto each other a lot. So it's the race, and it's great for me, like I said. And I had a good race. I was watching Pastrana. I was going pretty fast, but I was controlling the race. I wanted to win really bad tonight here, take some points away. So that's what I did, and I'm very happy about it.
Hey, you know, you did just that. You threw it into a 3-way race as your teammate Ernesto Pontiac comes up. Stephen, between you, Brock Sellards, and Travis Pastrana, this one's going right down to the wire.
Yeah, you know, I think the championship this year is great. There's a lot of good riders that can win. The level is really fast, so we have great races, you know, and I think it's going to be really tight for the championship between Travis and Brock and I. So we'll see what happens, and hopefully I win it. And I'd like to thank all my sponsors, you know, Phil Alderton, Yamaha Troy, Enrico, Dunlop, Oakley, Fox, and Mark Peters, my track design, Alan Gerke, All-Pro MX Fitness, my trainer, and everybody here that helps me out a lot for the championship. Thank you. Thanks, David.
Stephane Roncada's win gives him 125 points. That's only 3 behind Brock Sellards. Roncada moving into 2nd place. Pastrana only 4 in back of the leader, Brock Sellards. Nick Way holding 4th in 4th place.
What a great shot, be able to throw that bike sideways, the flames going off over the finish line jump, moving into 2nd. What a night for Stephen. He loves this stadium.